This thing looks awesome. This might be a shelf queen. I may literally drive it today, obviously for you guys, but after that, I believe this thing is gonna literally go in my garage and just sit as a shelf queen. Hey, what's going on? It's your guy Rocky from Rockside RC, hitting you guys with another video today. We got another unboxing with your guy Rocky. That's right, another unboxing with your guy Rock. All right, let's check this thing out. So what we have here is the Losi 22 Sprint. I'll show you guys the box. I bought the one without the battery and the charger. So it does come with just these two colors. It's like a bluish purple color, and then the other color is green. All right, very nice. So let's check out the car real quick. It looks like they give us a redesigned chassis for the Losi 22S. So this is a rear wheel driven vehicle, mid-engine. Nice, definitely nice. I like the design of the vehicle, very cool. So it looks like they give us an all metal diff. So it looks like they give us an all metal transmission. All right, looks like they give us a realistic roll cage and body and everything else. Very cool. Nice looking headers. Very nice. All right, let's get this thing open. Let's check it out. Oh my God, look at this thing. We got something leaking in the box. We got oil all over the place, so I'm assuming the shocks are leaking. I don't know if you can see that in the box. All that oil at the bottom of the box, so I'm assuming those shocks are pretty much empty. All right, looks like they give us the SLT2 remote. Very small remote, comfortable in the hand. So they do provide stickers. All right, let's get this thing out the box. So here's the manual. They actually provide batteries for the remote. This thing looks awesome. This might be a shelf queen. I may literally drive it today, obviously for you guys, but after that, I believe this thing is gonna literally go in my garage and just sit as a shelf queen. Thing is work of art. At least that's how I feel. This thing is definitely a work of art. So, all right, let's cut the car out of here. Yeah, look like the right shocks were leaking. Let's check this vehicle out. This thing looks very cool. So I'll show you the body. Very nice. Very, very nice. I definitely can't wait to get this thing out. Definitely want to give it a rip. Nice. Tires feel actually pretty nice. Very cool. Very, very cool. I may have to get another one. The suspension, the way it's set up, it's a little stiff in the front. It's a little bit softer in the rear. Let's check something real quick. Yep. So these are tuned springs. So you actually have a purple set of springs in the front, and then the springs in the rear are orange. So These are tuned springs already. So I don't know if the video catches that, but you have purple springs in the front and you have the orange springs in the rear. All right, let's get this body off so we can access the battery. Just to show you guys, this is where you want to release the top half of this body. Show you guys the top half. All right, let's check out this chassis. So this is a 2S vehicle. This is not a 3S vehicle, just so you guys know. From Spectrum 2S ESC. We have a 3300 kV motor from Spectrum also. Steering servo is right here. This is a IC5 connector, so you guys know. All right, this is their new receiver. This is the SR215. I don't know if you guys can catch that, but that is their new receiver. All right, I'll show you underneath. Very cool. This does come with dog bones, metal dog bones. All right, let's get this thing out. Let's have some fun. Put some batteries in this thing, and let's get ripping. So we're running this bad boy on the 2S. It's definitely not bad. It definitely handles very well. Nice. Very cool scale looking vehicle. If I get a few buddies to actually pick some up, probably hold some races. See if we can have a good time, all of us of course. But if not, you know, probably make this thing either a shelf queen or just maybe every now and then I'll take this thing out. But it's a very cool, drop from Losi. I like it. It's definitely cool. I like it. Nice. Like I said, it definitely handles very well. Pretty fast from out the box. And, you know, again, it's only 2S and I'm running a 50C battery. So, you know, it's not the most powerful battery out there, of course. I'm pretty sure if you change the ESC and make it 3S, this thing would be an animal. But again, for, you know, stock out the box 2S,
It's pretty fun. It's definitely not bad. It's not a wheel stander. You know, you're not gonna burn the tires or anything like that. You know, obviously, unless you're like maybe in the dirt. You know, but again, for a stock system out the box, it's not bad. It doesn't handle bad at all. You know, I really like the handling on it. Just to show you guys, let's see. The gear mesh sounds a little funny, or maybe the transmission, I'm not too sure yet. Just want to show you guys how it handles. So it doesn't handle bad, you know. I was maybe like maybe halfway on the throttle when I was doing that. So it really doesn't break. The tires really they don't break really. Ah, okay. All right, it's a wheel stander. Okay. I guess after you get the tires a little warm, it'll actually stand up. Nice, nice. Scraping bar, huh? Okay, 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 Losi. You guys did a great job in this thing. It's got nice. It's got nice torque to it. I guess that 3,300 kV. You know, it definitely does the job. You know, I'm not too sure about, again, like I said, I'm not sure if it's the transmission or if it's the gear mesh. See, watch. See how it sounds? You know, there's no cogging or anything like that at, you know, at low RPM. If any, it's very minimal. See? Yeah, it's very minimal if there's any. But it's not bad. From out the box, it's actually pretty fast. Again, 2S. Look at that. Nice. Okay, okay. I like it. I like it. I like it. I definitely like it. Nice. Ooh. Nice. Nice. Scraping bar, bro. the scale details on this thing. This thing looks so cool. This thing definitely rips for 2S. I like this one. Good job, Losi. Good job, Losi. I like this one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to pick up another one. It's so light, you know? It's so light. You put a race pack battery in this thing, and this thing's gonna rip. You know, with a higher discharge rating, this thing is definitely gonna rip. Look at that. All right, let's wrap this thing up. Just want to thank everybody for watching, viewing, and commenting, subscribing. Thank you very much, guys, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, what's going on? It's your guy Rocky. Just want to give you guys my review on the Sprint 22S. This thing was loads of fun. Literally, loads of fun. I kid you not. Even on the 2S, it was fun. It was fast. It was fun. The handling was superb. I have nothing to complain about as far as the handling, the power delivery, the styling. I mean, there's nothing to complain about. Honestly, the only one thing that I can say, you know, I must have drove for at least a good 30 minutes or better, at least on one pack though. I had a 5,000 Spectrum battery, 2S obviously, 50C. And the only thing I did notice was that the motor got a little hot. The ESC was super cool. The motor, again, just a little hot. I could put my hand on it and I could actually hold it. So it wasn't like super, super hot, but it definitely did get a little hot. Otherwise, the car performed very well. Once the tires started to get a little hot, you could actually do wheelies. The thing was actually doing wheelies, you know. I was out there scraping bar. You know, I don't know if you can see that. This is the only scratch that I ended up with, was on the back of the roll bar. Great vehicle. Great drop from Losi. The way this thing handles out the box, I love it. You know, I bound the IXSR remote to this thing, and the handling, I don't know if it was the remote or if it was the vehicle, or I don't know if it was both of them working together, but again, the handling was superb. I'm not even exaggerating. I'm not trying to sell this to you guys. I'm just telling you guys exactly, you know, what I experienced. That this thing handles like a glove. You know, so great RC, great drop from Losi. I'm definitely glad I got it. The only other thing I do want to mention, again, I don't know if it's the transmission or if it's the gear mesh. It does kind of have like a loud, like whirring sound, you know. Again, it doesn't affect the drivability of the car, but just something to look out for. You know, worst case scenario, again, maybe it's something in the transmission. Again, I'm not sure yet. Stock out the box. It's a great RTR. It's a great RTR. If you want to make this thing a little drag racer, you know, you could do that. You know, that wouldn't be bad. Again, like I said, the stock motor in ESC, this thing literally does 10 o'clocks all day. Hopefully you're enjoying your day, your family, your friends, and whatever RC car you do have. All right, your guy Rocky from Rockside RC. Catch you on the next one. Rockside out.